Hi, everybody. Welcome to Campanelli Stadium. I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Mike the Postman Simmons, producer and director, as we give you this non-league game, again, live from Campanelli Stadium here in Brockton, Massachusetts. It's the Quincy Presidents taking on your Brockton Boxers. We'd like to welcome everybody watching on channel 1071 and everybody in the greater Quincy area watching off the Brockton Channel YouTube page. Beautiful day for a ball game. Current temperature, I'll give that to you in about 2 seconds. It's roughly 81, 83 degrees, as I'm guessing as I look at the producer. 80, 83? 80, 88. Wow, 88 degrees. I believe you. Holy moly. How you young people can look at those watches, I don't know. I can't see nothing. For the visiting Presidents, they come into this game 1-3, Patriot League team, the Patriot League Conference. Their lineup, Brian Gustafson, he'll be pitching. He's number 7. In the second spot, Owen Desmond, number 1, the designated hitter. Adian Manning in the third spot, number 15. He is your shortstop. Will Martin in the cleanup spot, number 4, playing third base. Jack Dunn, number 2. Playing second base. In the sixth spot, Sean Kozlowski, number 17 at first base. Jaden Rubbles in the seventh spot, number 3 catching. Cam Mann, number 14 in left field. And Malcolm McMorrow, number 8 in center field in the ninth spot. Your right fielder is Joe McNeil. And we'll give you the Brockton lineup right after this half inning. And on the hill for the Brockton Boxers, the pitcher, number 10, Dominic Hopkins, the big right-hander. He goes in there about 6'3". He looks at Gustafson, the big left-handed stick for Quincy. Here's the first pitch. That's high and up or underway here at Campanelli Stadium. I'd like to give a big shout out to my good friend Matt Nelson, Mad Dog Matt Nelson, who fit in as a strike, even to count of 1-1, who filled in for me the last couple of games. I apologize for being away. I've yet to do a game with big game Miles Jackson. Here's the 1-1 from Hopkins. Called strike. We're in the corner, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, just underway. And here's the 1-2 from Dominic, working out of the windup. Dominic Hopkins, excellent basketball player as well. That's fouled up against the net. We'll do it all again with a 1-2 count. Catching for the Brockton Boxers, number 11. LaRussa was kind enough to serve me a pizza at all the Brockton basketball home games. He raised it to help out the baseball cause here at Brockton High School. Good kid. Here's the 1-2. And that's hit down the first baseline foul into the bleachers and on to the catwalk. Right now, Hopkins is closing very close to a 10-pitch count early here in this half inning with his first batter. Here's the 1-2. And that's low in the dirt. That'll even the count to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Boxers come into this game 3-1 like previously mentioned. Hopkins sets. Here's the 2-2. And that's ripped down the first base line but foul. Hopkins sets. Here's his 2-2. Looks like he shook off LaRussa the first time. Swung and missed and got him swinging for the first out. If that was close to, if not, a 10-pitch at bat. Now batting Desmond. Owen Desmond, number 1, the designated hitter. Big right-hand stick. Here's Hopkins' pitch. In the dirt, nice stop by LaRussa. Dominic works fast. He doesn't mess around. He wants to attack those Quincy hitters. And that's fouled off, and that is out of the play, close to the tennis courts, over by the high school. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, 1 out. Here in the top of the first inning, we're live from Campanelli Stadium here on the Brockton High School complex. The 1-1 to Desmond. That's called strike. 1-2. Hopkins is ahead of this batter. Here's the 1-2. And that's chopped into right field. It falls to right field. And there's the first hit, a right field hit. And that'll bring up Manning. So a 1-out CNI single by Desmond gives the Presidents their first base runner. Now Manning, the shortstop. Another right-handed stick. Desmond coming off. That's inside, ball 1. Now in the stretch. Looks over at Desmond. Hopkins sets. Not much of a lead. That's high and away. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 on, 1 out. Hopkins working from the stretch after giving up that right-hand single on that 1-2 count. Lost his balance. That'll run the count to 3-0. Beautiful, 88 degrees here at Brockton. In Brockton here at Campanelli Stadium. Here's the 3-0. Going. Called strike. He slides in there and he's safe on the steal. So a stolen base after the right field hit puts Desmond in scoring position. Here's the 3-1. That's low. He'll walk. That'll bring up Martin, the cleanup hitter. Will Martin, the third baseman, number 4. And we get a timeout as the manager, third base coach, wants to talk to his player. Like to also give a shout out to Quincy's son, sports journalist Tom Joyce, who does an excellent job covering the Quincy teams. Hopkins sets. Manning at first. Desmond at second after he stole. That's outside. Here's the pitch. That's hit the short line drive. Everybody's back. Martin lines out to 6 for the second out. That'll bring up Dunn, the second baseman. Jack Dunn. Another big right-handed stick for the Presidents. Now with 2 out, 2 on. Here's a pitch by Hopkins. Called strike. He sets. Honest with him. Not too much of a lead. Honest with him. Not too much of a lead. Looks over at second. Here's the 0-2. Hit and run. Swung. Got him. And that'll do it. Threw the ball. LaRusso threw the ball. Didn't have to, but he threw it anyway. After a half inning, your score. There is no score. Brockton coming up. Hey everybody, we're back. Had to take a quick water break. Big shout out to the stats man himself, Brian Lynch. As we have breaking news from multiple reports reported earlier from 4 Deep Sports Talk that ex-New England Patriot tight end, Super Bowl champion Jermaine Wiggins will be the new head football coach starting this 2023 campaign. A lot of people like it. Some people don't like it. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. But Brian Lynch has been the big stats guy for multiple years for Peter Colombo and his staff. All right, so on the hill right now is Gustafson, the pitcher, the big lefty. Has that deceiving late look there. All right, so leading off, here comes O'Brien, the shortstop. Obi steps in, inside, takes a strike. And we're underway. That's high and away, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just underway here in the bottom of the first inning. I want to give another big shout out to Brian Lynch. Here's 1-1. That's high. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. As the big left-handed hurler straddles the rubber. Out of the windup here. Here's 2-1. 3-1. Trying to find his rhythm early in this game. Here's the pitch, and that's hit out of play. And we'll do it all again, but this time with a 3-2 count. Again, just underway, nobody out. Here's the pitch. As a ball, he'll reach on the base on balls. The first base runner for the Boxers. Got to watch out for that left-handed motion as LaRusso, the catcher, now steps up. He hits one. Oh, tries to go back, and they throw the ball away, trying to pick off the runner at first. O'Brien's thinking 3. He'll stay at 2. So to get you caught up to speed, you had to line out to 5 for the first out. And then the third baseman, Martin, tried to throw it back to the first baseman, Kozlowski, and they threw the ball away. And now you have a runner in scoring position in O'Brien, and then comes Giustano. Now that ball gets away. Now O'Brien's 90 feet away. As you can tell, I didn't measure the bases. Here's the pitch to Giannatassio. That's high. That ball definitely got away from Gustafson. And that's popped up. That's going to stay in the infield. Second baseman going back into the outfield. It gets away from him. Here comes a runner. Brockton takes an early 1-0 lead. He never really caught the ball. Never really got on the ball, misplayed it, but never touched the ball. So he's going to get a credit for a single in short right field. Here comes Big Zeke now. Number 33, the first baseman for the Boxers. Gustafson sets. Here's the pitch inside, ball 1. Heads up, base running by the Boxers. Boxers coming into this game again, 3-1. Their only loss to Bridgewater Raynham, which they will have to face again. He sets. Here's the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. 1 out, 1 on, 1 in for the Boxers. Oh, the nice pickoff move. They're going to have him at 2. If he gets under, you say safe. Nice move by Gustafson. Giannatassio took off and just slid under a high throwback from the first baseman, Kozlowski. Now in scoring position. Believe this is the 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. Nice pitch, nice movement by the left-handed hurler. Two one line drive right back, and they'll try to throw him out. They mess up the play. They can't complete it. But they do get Big Zeke on a line out back to the pitcher for the second out. Tried to double off Giannatassio, couldn't do it. Ball got away from the pitcher and threw it over the second baseman's head. So with 2 out, here comes Perez, the third baseman. Very good contact hitter for the Boxers. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. And the big lefty fooled him on that one. Here's the 0-1. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 in, 1 on, 2 out. Here in the bottom of the first inning. And that's it sharply down the third baseline, taken by Martin over to Kozlowski. That ends the inning. That is a 5-3 if you're scoring back at home for the third out. After 1, your score, Brockton 1, Quincy nothing. I'm going to take another quick water break, and we'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Campanelli Stadium. I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Mike the Postman Simmons, as we give you the second inning here in this non-league game as the visiting Quincy Presidents come into Campanelli Stadium here at the Brockton High School complex, to take on your Brockton Boxers. And the first baseman, Kozlowski, he steps up to start off the top of the second inning. 1-0 Brockton, as you can see. Here's the pitch. Called strike. And we're underway. Nice start by Hopkins. Pitched a lot of pitches that first batter. Here's the 0-1. That's low. And out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just underway here in the second inning. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. Changed him on the curve. That'll run the count to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And that's hit into left center field. A base hit. Left fielder going to turn and get it in. He does. Nice job by Vega getting it in quickly. And a nice way for the Presidents to start the top of the second. Here comes Rubbles, the catcher, number 3, another big right-handed stick. And that's ball hit the left. Vega coming in, shortstop coming out. It'll fall for a hit. And just like that, back-to-back hits. And the Presidents have something threatening here in the top of the second inning. Now to bring up Cam Mann, the left fielder. He's gonna come up and bat lefty. Hopkins in trouble. Nobody out, 2 on, top of the second. That's low in the dirt, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Showed bunt. Called strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, 2 on, top of the second here at Campanelli Stadium. The presidents from Quincy are threatening. Called strike. Comes back with a fastball just about knee high. So now Dominic Hopkins in the driving seat right now at a man. 1 ball, 2 strikes, but he has 2 on back-to-back base hits to left field. Here's the 1-2. Swung and missed. He got him. So the center fielder McMurrow steps in. Another right-handed stick for the Presidents. Here's the pitch. Called strike. Beautiful day. High school average crowd here at Campanelli Stadium. Hopkins looks at second. Here's the pitch. That's foul down the first base line. We'll do it all again with an 0-2 count on McMurrow. 2 on, 1 out. Here in the top of the second. He looks over at second. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. Got him looking with a backward K for the second out. That is his 3rd strikeout. And that'll bring up the pitcher, the left-handed batter, Gustafson. Struck out his first time at bat. He led off the beginning of the game for the first out. Called strike. Hopkins would love to get out of this jam. Here's the 0-1 by Hoppy. Called strike. 0-2. Hopkins looks in. LaRussa gives him the sign. Here's the 0-2. That's in the dirt. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out. Both by the means of the K. 1 looking, 1 swinging. He sets. Here's the 1-2. That's in the dirt. That'll even the count to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here we go. Here's the pitch. And that's hit. Could fall. Vega comes under, makes the catch. That retires the side. After 1.5, your score, Brockton 1. Quincy, nothing. Another water break coming up, folks. It's 88 degrees here in Brockton. Hi, everybody, welcome back to Campanelli Stadium. Thank God for those water breaks. As we get ready to start the bottom of the second inning. For the Boxers, you'll see 6, 7, and 8. And if they reach, you'll see Hopkins, Frost, Vega, and Card. And if they reach, we'll go start it all again with O'Brien. As Gustafson gets his warm-ups in. Brockton again coming into this contest 3-1. Their only losses to conference rival Bridgewater Raynham. So Hopkins gets his first as bad as we start the bottom of the second. I'll get it right sooner or later, folks. Here's the pitch. That's low, ball one, and we're underway here in the bottom of the second inning. The big lefty sets. Here's his pitch. And that's popped out of play. Nice pitch. And we'll do it all again with a 1-1 count. Big lefty sets. Here's his pitch. And that's fouled off. And out of play. Again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got a pitcher against pitching duel going on right here. The 1-2. Line drive, center field, base hit. Reached out with the end of the bat on that low curveball, was able to knock it in the center field for the base hit. Good at bat for Dominic Hopkins. That'll bring up the big right-handed stick for the Boxers as Frost now steps in. Ooh, that's inside to the left-handed stick. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. That's way outside. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. Nice pitch by Gustafson. Bottom fell out of that pitch on the nice curveball. That'll even the count to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, nobody out, just underway. Here in the bottom of the second inning from Campanelli Stadium. That goes high and away. That'll make it a full count. Just to let you know, there's a great chance Dominic Hopkins is running on this pitch. The big lefty sets. There's a move. And Hopkins timed it right because Gustafson knew he was probably going to go on the next pitch. But wanted to keep him honest. Nice move. Vega to bat next. There it is. That's It's ball 4 anyway. So Frost reaches on the base on balls. He's at first. Hopkins obviously moves over to second. And in comes Vega, the big left fielder. Big right-handed stick for the Boxers. Gustafson sets out of the stretch. Steps back, regroups. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Gustafson looks over at Hopkins. Now he lays, a nice bunt. Dies on the thing, and everybody's safe. Tried to get the lead runner. Vega reaches on a single. Beautiful bunt. Everybody's safe, and Brockton has a chance to blow this game wide open. And that's foul down the first baseline. And we'll do it all again. Swung and missed. Nice pitch. Runs it 0-2. Called strike 3. Got him on a nice curveball. Oh, what a pitch for the first out. On a backward K. That'll bring up O'Brien. Walked his last time up at. So with now 1 out, bases loaded for O'Brien. That's high, ball 1 to O'Brien. Again, walked and scored in the first inning. Here's a pitch by the big lefty. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No, 2 balls. No, 3-0. There's the pitch. Called strike. And the captain and the manager wants to go talk to his pitcher. The next ball game for the Brockton Boxers is Friday as the Weymouth Wildcats come into Campanelli Stadium. They'll throw the ball around 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5:30. Wow. That's a Friday night. Why not? Right now, right? Might as well do it. All right, so here we go. This plate umpire doesn't like to give the count back. I know that. Here's the pitch. And that's hit in the right field. That could fall. Out comes the right field. That'll fall for a hit. 1 run will score. A nice opposite field hit by O'Brien. Brings in Hopkins. And the Boxers have a 2-0 lead. That'll bring up the catcher, LaRussa. Lined to the third shortstop his last time up. To the third baseman his last time up. And that just missed the line by about 3 feet. As LaRussa turned on that one and just missing it at least 3 feet. So smartly, the catcher, Rubles, he'll go down there and he'll talk to his pitcher, the very talented Brian Gustafson. The kid definitely has good stuff for a varsity pitcher. Here's the pitch. That misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball gets away in the throwback from the catcher. Oh boy. Brockton, another chance to blow this open with 1 out. Here's the 1-1. And that's hit the second. Gets by the second baseman into center field. 1 run will score. Another run will score. Add 2 more. The Boxers are starting to blow this game open. O'Brien now at third. That would be an E4 if you're scoring back at home. Ginatosio now. Oh, they got him in a pickle. They're watching the runner at third. Hills, and he beat it. Oh, a great heads up running by LaRussa. O'Brien was trying to see if they looked at him. He did. Caught the first baseman the pause on a late throw back to the shortstop, covering second, and now it's second and third, which eliminates any force with 1 out. That's high ball. And on the late he's going to try to score home. He is safe. He's under. Oh, baby. Now at third. He's safe. Oh, what a play. O'Brien steals home. And then they try to get LaRussa at third. He slides under a tag. Brockton has scored 4 here in the second. What a close play at home plate, though. Here's the pitch. Hit the shortstop, takes it on the hop, knocks it down over to 1. He gets him. But the run does score. And that is 6-3 for the second out if you're scoring back at home. And in comes the big Zeke, who lined out to the pitcher. His first time up in the first inning for the second out in the first. Zeke steps in. He takes called strike as he's hugging that dish. Here's the pitch. That's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5 runs in for the Boxers. Here in the bottom of the second. The 1-1 with 2 out and nobody on. Here it comes. And that's it down the third baseline. That's even closer. That was about a foot away. For the big Zeke, he has himself in a little bit of a hole. 1-2. 1 and 2. As the big lefty sets. Here's the pitch. Drop third strike. Robles has to make the play. And he's safe. He's off the bag. He can't complete the play. Brockton's about to go around their order right here. Now Perez. Foul back towards us. Perez grounded out 5-3 to end the first inning, his last time at bat. Gustafson has thrown a lot of pitches. Here's the pitch. And that's popped up. Foul back again. That'll run the count to 0-2. 2 outs. 5 in for the Boxers here in the second. And a runner on. Gustafson. He just wants to get out of this jam. Here's the 0-2. Called strike 3 and got him to end the inning. So 5 in for the, 5 in for Brockton. The Boxers will start the bottom of the third, the same order they started the bottom of the second. We'll step away. I'm going to take a water. We'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Campanelli Stadium here at Brockton High School, in the complex of Brockton High. I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Mike the Postman Simmons. We get to give you We are here to give you the top of the third inning. And we're underway, ball one. For the Presidents, it's going to be 2, 3, and 4. And if they reach, we'll see 5. So it'll be Desmond, Manning, Martin, and Dunn. And there's a ball hit. Line drive. Nice play by the Zeke. The big Zeke takes that line out with no problem for your first out here in the top of the third. That'll bring up Manning, who walked his last time up in the first inning. Brockton exploding for 5 runs in the bottom of the second. Here's a pitch by Hopkins. And that's popped up out of play. We'll do it again. All right, Hoppy sets. Manning ready. Here is Hopkins, 0-1. Swung and missed. Nice pitch. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. Nice block by LaRussa. 1-2. That's in the dirt. He won't chase. Trying to get him to chase. But smartly, Manning is staying away from that low breaking stuff that Hopkins is trying to beat him on. With that being said, it's 2-2. Here's the pitch by Hoppy. And that's foul back. That's way out of play. Into the stands. And we'll do it all again. Hopkins sets. Shakes off one sign. Now he likes what he sees. Here's the 2-2. So he got him on that inside pitch for another K. This time swinging. That is his 3, 4, 5, his 5th K of the game. And he's definitely minimizing the pitches he's throwing in each half inning. It'll bring up Martin, the third baseman. That's high and away. Martin lined out to shortstop for the second out in the first inning, his last time up. And that's fouled off. We'll even the count at 1-1. The Boxers, again, their next home game, they will host the Wildcats of Weymouth High School. Friday night here at Campanelli Stadium at 5:30. Here's the 1-1. Called strike. 1-2. I can count probably on a handful of at batters where Hopkins was actually behind on the count. He's definitely settled down here in the third. Actually, since the first inning. Here's the pitch. That gets away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It feels like it's late July. LaRussa sets up, look like low outside. There's a pitch. And that won't go. That'll run the count full. So here you go. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on here at the top of the third. As the big third baseman, Martin steps into the box. Here's the 3-2 from Hoppy. And it's foul. Oh, no, chopper Third baseman charging. They're not going to get him. Great speed by Martins. And ran out that ball. It was a hard hit. As Perez tried to make a play. And that will bring up Dunn. Not much of a lead by Martin. So to make sure he has a good... And he does get back. All right, Hopkins, let's see if he focuses on the batter. Here's the pitch. He's going. And he has a stolen base. So Martin now in scoring position. That was a ball. Hopkins sets. Here's the 1-0. Swung and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Martin has moved himself into scoring position. Trying to cut into this Brockton lead. Hopkins sets. Here's the pitch. And that's popped up out of play. And we'll do it all again with a 1-2 count, I believe. You could see Hopkins say something to La Russa. I think he wants to throw that pitch again. He sets, looks over at Martins at second. Here's the pitch. And they got him. They'll end the inning. Strikes out with a backward looking K that ends the inning. After 2.5, your score, Brockton 6. Quincy nothing. We'll be right back with the bottom of the third right after this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Campanelli Stadium. I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Mike the Postman Simmons, and now in the booth as I brought him up from the far dugout over at the Brockton Rocks. Brian Lintz, Mr. Stats, man who gets it done for God knows how many years. We start as a ground ball. Hopkins takes it, first pitch hitting, and there it is, 4-3. If you're scoring for the first out here as we start the bottom of the third, excuse me. So that's Hopkins 4-3 if you're scoring back at home. And of course, I'm referring none other than the madman himself, Brian Lynch, with his big camera, getting the pitches done for the Brockton High School faithful. In comes Frost now. Walked his last time up and scored a run. Takes a curveball right in there for a strike. Ooh, that broke nice for Gustafson. Here's the 0-1. Swung and missed. Now Gustafson is finding his rhythm. Frost sets Gustafson right out of the windup. Here's the pitch. That's way outside. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I'd like to welcome everybody watching in the Greater Brockton area on channel 1071 and on the YouTube channel, the Brockton YouTube channel, in this non-conference matchup between the visiting Quincy Presidents and, of course, your Brockton Boxers. All right, so here we go. 1 out, nobody on. Again, just underway in the third. It's a line drive base hit right center field. That might even hop the wall, turning. There's Frost looking for 2. He might look 3. He's going to go for 3. Here's the throw, and he slides under it for that leadoff triple. Oh, baby. A 1 out line drive triple by the big designated hitter. And just like that, Brockton's in business to add on a couple more. That'll bring up Vega, the left fielder who bunted his last time on, ended up scoring. Called strike. Gustafson, just when he thought he had a chance to get out of this, the Brockton bats come alive again. Here's the 0-1 by the lefty. That's high and away. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And a 1 out single, 1 out triple, excuse me, by the big man, Frost. He sets. Here's the pitch. Oh, that almost hit him. Ball gets away from Rubbles. Trying to score. He's under, and he is out. Oh, nice heads-up play by Rubbles and Gustafson. That will be put out 2-1 if you're scoring back at home for the second out. Oh, boy. That's outside, ball 1. 2-1. 3-1. I'll get it right sooner or later. That's off the end of it. Actually, the handle of the bat. He fouls that back. That'll run the count full. So with a 3-2 count, 2 on, Brockton had a chance of bringing another run. Coach took a shot. Unfortunately, great relay by the catcher and the pitcher by Quincy to get him at the plate on the trying to steal on the pass ball. That's away. Now she's full, 3-2 to Vega. We got an update at Cardinal Spellman. Cardinal Spellman is losing the Arlington Catholic 15-2 now. I believe they're in the fourth inning. That's swung and missed to end the inning. That is his second K for Gustafson. He sits him down in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll step away. We'll be right back as Brockton, they'll bring up 6, 7, and 8. In the bottom of the fourth inning, we'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Campanelli Stadium here at the Brockton High School complex as we get ready to start the top of the fourth inning. As Kowalski, the big first baseman, he steps up, singled his last time up. That's up and out of play for the first strike. The big right-handed stick. Hopkins sets. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled out of play. Oh, and 2. So Hopkins ahead of this batter. Both pitchers have had a chance except for Gustafson. He went 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the third inning. Here's the 0-2. Got him at the knees for strike 3. Oh, what a pitch by Hopkins for the first out here in the top of the fourth with a backward K. That is his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeout of the game. And we're only in the fourth. But I believe Coach said he's putting in the freshman in the fifth. I believe we are going to have a pitching change. Called strike. As the catcher Robles now, Robles, the catcher, he singled his first time up in the second. Over to Perez. The big K, and that's 5-3 if you're scoring back at home for the second out. So Em brings up Mann, the left fielder, struck out for the first out in the second inning, and I think that's going to be it. $61 pitches. Yes. And coming in, we're going to get a look at the freshman as Dominic Hopkins gets a well-deserved pat in the back. And that should be, let me make sure I get the kid's name, Brady. Is that 15 or 16? 15? So that will bring in Aaron Galansky. Yep. Aaron Galansky, the freshman. And so that must mean, because Coach did say when we talked before the game started, he was going to have him only see 80 pitches. So guess what? That's 80 pitches. So the big freshman steps in there, and he will most likely bat, you would think, in Hopkins' spot. As Aaron Galansky, I am not sure if he's making his freshman debut, his varsity debut, but he's on the hill, folks. And I know his parents must be excited, wherever they're sitting or watching. Kid can throw, that's for sure. He's about, what, 6, maybe 6'1"? Right? That's a guess. And the infielders smart. I used to hate that when the infielders used to go on the hill and bother the pitcher as he's starting to warm up. Usually, see, that's different mechanics. All right, so he inherits nobody on. New batter as man steps in to look at him for the first time. The big left stick. Man steps in. Here's the first pitch. That's hit down the first base line. Foul and out of the big first baseman's reach. As Big Zeke couldn't grab that. He tried to, though. He looks in. Here's the 0-1. And that's popped up. Perez should take it. And he does. That ends the inning. No harm done as the freshman comes in. His good look by him. So after 3.5, your score, Brockton 6, Quincy nothing. And it will be 9, 1, and 2 for the Boxers. We'll be right back. Hi, everybody, welcome back to Campanelli Stadium. We get ready to start the bottom of the fourth, and Card steps in as Galansky still is on the hill for Quincy. He takes ball one. Here's the 1-0. That's outside. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. As you can see, 6-0 Brockton. Brockton looking to improve to 4-1. That's inside. 3-0. Card struck out looking for the first out in the second, his first at bat. Would love to get on base or get a nice hit to bounce back from that. I must have missed the pitch. I thought that was ball 4. All right, so now it's 3-0, I guess. So 5 pitches. No, I'm kidding. I'm being fresh. So Card reaches. In comes O'Brien. 1 for 2 on the day with 2 RBI, with 2 runs in. Last time he was up, he took a single to right field on an 0-2 count. Excuse me, a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's another one down the right field line. Foul. Oh, baby. Turned on it right. Got a piece of it late, though. Had the right idea. Gustafson sets. He has been a workhorse for Quincy. Here's the inside pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on, nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. And as you can see, a 6-0 Brockton lead. That's outside. Ball 2. Oh, and a pickoff move. Nice move by Gustafson, but Card slides under that one. And that's it in the right field. Right fielder, nice play, makes the catch. Got a late jump on it, was able to bring it in. Well, it's a fly out to 9 if you're scoring back at home for the first out here in the 4th inning. That'll bring up LaRussa. Reached on an error his last at bat and lined out to the third baseman for the first out in the 1st inning. There's another pickoff move. Nice move by Gustafson, but again, Card safely gets back. Going to have an interview with Coach Chris Brennan. There's the pitch. Called strike. Nice pitch. One ball, 1 strike. Time is granted as LaRussa grabs his composure before he puts himself back in the batting box. The 1-1. And that's down the third base. Takes a crazy hop off the third baseman. And everybody will move up 2 bases. So Card to third. That will be ending up at second, but reaching on an E5 is LaRussa. Giannatasio now, 1 for 2 in the day, singled in the first, grounded out 6-3 for the second out in the second inning. Big G would love to help out the Brockton cause and add some more. Takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0, and that's popped up. Could fall into right center field, and it does. 1 run will score. So G has a single. He's 2 for 3 on the day. That'll bring up the big Zeke. First and third with 1 out and 1 in. He tried to fake the third. I think it's the first and third move that's the balk now. Big Zeke asks for time. Zeke has a chance to bring in another run. And the manager's coming out. This might be it. We'll see what he wants to do here. That's only his second visit, though. Right now, this is as we stand. Brockton 7 hits, 6 runs, no errors. Quincy, no runs, 4 hits off 2 errors. All right. Big Zeke steps in, first and third, 1 out. Gustafson sets. Here's the pitch. That's low in the dirt. He sets. Oh, the ball gets away. They threw the ball away, trying to pick the runner for third. Another run will come in for the Boxers. And Giannatasio will move up to second base. And that'll do it. Gustafson will be coming out as the manager makes the switch. With that, we'll take a break, right? Or do you want to stay? All right, we'll stay right here. Now on the hill for Quincy in relief, should I get this gentleman's number right? Number 21, Sam Swan. He'll come in, the big right-hander, in relief for Gustafson. Hi, everybody, welcome back to Campanelli as Sam Swan, number 21, he gets up in relief. He inherits a new pinch runner for the Boxers. Jared Finn is now pinch running for Giannatasio. Little talk between the manager and the coach, manager and the umpire. All right, so here we go. I believe he has inherited one ball, and now the base umpire will come in and talk to the plate umpire. So now, again, the home plate umpire, he's going to go talk to the manager, straighten some things out. All right. All right, so here we go. Big Zeke is still at bat. He has a ball on him. Pitcher now is Sam Swanson, number 21 for North Quincy, the big right-hander. He comes in relief for Gustafson. Gustafson is still responsible for the new pinch runner, Jared Finn, who's pinch running for Giannatasio. Here's the 1-0. And that's popped up in the infield. Shortstop takes control. He lost the ball. Lost the ball in the sun. Everybody's safe, and that is another error. That'll be E6. First and second, one out now. In comes Perez. Perez struck out looking for the third out in the second inning. His last at bat. I'd love to get that back. Here's a chance. Seconds by the catcher. Robbles, and everybody will move up a base. Now Finn at third. Zeke, the big Zeke at second. Here's the 1-0. Swung and missed. Nice pitch by the big right-hander. Swung and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on, 2 in for Brockton. And that's it. And the left field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Another run, they'll hold the runner. Zeke at third. And a 1 out single brings in another run for the Boxers. Bring up now in Hopkins' spot is the pitcher, the freshman, Aaron Galansky. So Galansky now in, just score, of course, scoring back at home, he is in the 6th spot for Hopkins. Looks at strike 1. That stop, nice block by Rubles. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 in, 1 out. Actually, 3 in, excuse me. Throws back to first, and Perez gets back safely. Here's the pitch on a steal, and they won't throw it. And Perez steals second uncontested. As Sam Swan's just going to try to work on this hitter to get an out. And that's hit out of play. What's the count? 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Galansky. Hitting in Hopkins' spot, came in relief that last half inning. Here's the 2-2. That's inside. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, second and third. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3 right there in the inside corner. So with the second out, that'll bring up Frost. Tripled his last time up, but then got thrown out trying to steal home from the catcher who threw a beautiful, beautiful throw on the wild pitch to Galansky to get him at the plate for the second out in the 3rd. And Frost falls that one back. Swan looks in with 2 out and a strike on Frost. Here's the 0-1. Called strike. 0-2. Here's the 0-2 by Sam Swan. And that's a dribbler down the first baseline, way foul. And we'll do it all again. We'd like to welcome everybody maybe that have been watching or just tuned in the greater Quincy, North Quincy area here in the Brockton channel on YouTube. Swung and missed and got him. That ends the inning. After 4, your score. Your score, Brockton 9, Quincy nothing. We're about to go to another great break. We'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Campanelli Stadium to get ready to start the top of the fifth inning. 9-0 Brockton as McMurrow steps in. His one at bat, he struck out looking for the second out in the second inning. And still in relief, the freshman, Aaron Galansky. And they got a couple changes coming up, I think, in the Quincy dugout as the home plate umpire. Make sure his scorecard was correct. And we are ready to get underway. All right, so Galansky getting ready to start his second inning in relief. That's out of the way. Ball one, run officially underway in the fifth. Boxers' next game is against Weymouth Friday night at 5:30. That's low ball two. That gets away ball three. Kid throwing a little wild now, the freshman. Here's the 3-0. Called strike. Hits that outside corner, 3-1. I don't know. I just call him the way I see him. Here's the 3-1. Ball four. So McMurrow will reach on the base on balls to start the top of the fifth. And in comes Galansky. The big left-handed stick. Unfortunately, 0 for 2 in the day. Struck out in the first and flew out to the left fielder for the third out in the second inning. His two at-bats. Here's the pitch on the steal. LaRussa didn't get that much on the ball, and he slides in there safely. I believe that is the first stolen base. Actually, the second stolen base. Third stolen base, I apologize. Actually, the third stolen base for Quincy today. And that's hitting the left. Vega goes over and makes the play. So that is F7 for the first out here in the top of the 5th inning. Again, beautiful day. Desmond steps out. Steps in. He's 1 for 2 with a stolen base and a nice shot to right field. But he got stranded at second to end the first and lined out to the first baseman. That ball gets away from LaRussa, and that'll bring up McMorrow to third with 1 out. Freshman acting a little bit wild right now. Here's the pitch. That's low and away. Here's the 2-0. Called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 on, 1 out. As the Presidents are trying to get themselves on the board. Here's the 2-1. That's in the dirt. 3-1. Swung and missed. Nice fastball blows it by the big designated hitter, Desmond. That should run the count full. Here's the pitch. And that's a chopper down the first baseline foul. We will do it all again, folks. Here's the 3-2, and that's popped up in the infield. Let's see who takes charge, the catcher. And it's a foul ball, a little miscommunication between LaRussa and the big first baseman. Well, now we got a change. We got a couple lineup changes. We'll get to those next inning. Because now at first base is Witt, Brady Witt. Here's the 3-2. It goes off his bat. Looking at 1. Oh, they're going to try to get him a rundown. Going to try to run him back. And they get him, and they throw it back, but he's safe at 2. But great job by Brockton. That's going to go 1-6 on the putout for the second out on the rundown. And Desmond smartly ends up at second. So with 2 out, as they pick up the pieces of the splintered bat. I was actually impressed with the freshman when he kept his composure. Usually see younger kids get all, I guess, weirded out and nervous. With that being said, here comes Manning. Manning takes ball 1. Manning, he's 0 for 2 for the day. He's 0 for 1 in the day. Walked his first time in the first inning, struck out for the second out in the third. Takes ball 1. Galansky looks in. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. He'll even the count at 1-1. So we'll have an interview with Coach Brennan after this game. Here's a 1-1. Oh, that gets away from him. Trying to go to third. He's going to stand up uncontested at third. Is Desmond. So with 2 out, runner at third, 2-1 is your count here for Manning. Swung and missed. Steps in again. Here we go. 2-1. That's high. Full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, that gets away. And a run comes in. And trying to end up at second, and he does, is Manning. So a run in on a wild pitch. I believe that was a drop third. That'll bring up Martin now. 1 for 2 in the day. Here's the takes ball 1 high and away. As the coach gets the batter going to talk something out. Quincy's next game is Monday. They will go to Boston Latin Academy. Outside pitch. Got him at third on the late steal. 1-5. That ends the inning. Great throw. Great play by the Boxers. After 4.5, your score, Brockton 9, Quincy 1. And on a bang-bang play, we'll be right back. Everybody, welcome back to Campanelli Stadium. We get ready to give you the bottom of the 5th. Couple lineup changes here in the 5th. Now batting numbers in that would be the 8th spot. I'll get it right, Tom, the 8th spot. Number 7, Cody Baker is now batting for Vega. The big left-handed stick, we'll look at this freshman as he comes to bat. You can hear the Brockton faithful in that dugout cheering on his teammate. Takes strike. Again, would like to welcome everybody watching in the greater Quincy, North Quincy area to this non-league contest here. And there's a hit. It's going to stay in the infield. Shortstop takes control. Who makes the catch? So that's going to be a fly out to 6 for the first out here in the 5th inning. And now that'll also bring up another hitter. That's Jordan Jenkins. So Jordan Jenkins steps in, takes strike 1. He's going to bat in Card spots. We'll have some changes out in the field as well. So Jenkins in for Card. Takes ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on in the 5th. As Sam Swain looks pretty good right now for the Presidents. That's outside. Lost control of that one. Very talented young man. Run the count to 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That gets by the catcher. Here's the pitch. And he walks him. Well, the Boxers have a runner. They'll go top of the order. That'll bring up O'Brien. 1 for 3 in the day, but his on base is 2 for 3. Walked in the first, singled in the second, and flew out to the right fielder for the first out in the 4th. Takes ball 1 high. Oh, he tries to keep Jenkins honest and throws over there. Here's the 0-1. Oh, fouled off. That'll even account to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. As you can see, 9-1 Brockton. As we have a nail biter of a game, I'm only kidding. Here in the 5th. Batter asks for time. And that's hit down the left field line. Oh, and what a nice catch by the left fielder. Nonchalantly grabs it out of midair. So that's a fly out to 7. Made that look easy, that young man did. For the second out, that'll bring up LaRusso, the catcher. Lined out to the third baseman for the first out in the 1st. Reached on an error in the 2nd and an error in the 4th. But has scored twice. That's high, ball 1. Throws it back. Getting under there safely is Jenkins again. Just when you think nothing's going to happen, Sammy Swan throws a bullet over to first and almost picks off the base runner. Here's the pitch. And that's popped up. See if somebody calls for it. And they do. It's a fly out to 4 that ends the 5th inning. After 5 complete, your score, Brockton 9, Quincy 1. We'll step away, grab some water. We'll be right back with more fun. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Campanelli Stadium in the complex of Brockton High. I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Mike, the Postman Simmons, the producer and director of Brockton TV Access Sports. Does it all, that guy. He's everywhere. Don't blink. You're at a game. There's Mike Simmons. All right, we get ready to start the top of the 6th as Martin steps in. 1 for 2 on the day. As Galansky, the freshman, he's still on the hill for the rock. I almost said the Rocks. I did say the Rocks. The Boxers. Underway, strike 1. Nice way to start for the young man. Kind of had a rough outing that last half inning, at least trying to set himself down. Lost a couple batters. And that swung and missed. Great job by the young man, 0-2. Called strike 3, got him. Nice way to mix his pitches around for the first out here in the 6th inning. That'll bring up Dunn. That's inside ball 1. One out, nobody on here, just underway in the 6th inning. Swung and missed, leaving the count at 1-1. We have a final from Cardinal Spellman. Arlington Catholic has beaten the Cardinals 19-2 over on Court Street. Called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the freshman pitcher looking pretty sharp. He sets. That gets away from 2-2. Nice decision by Dunn. Very good hitter, Dunn. Galansky sets, firing his 2-2. Swung and missed and got him for the 2nd out. And here comes Kozlowski, the first baseman. He is 1 for 2 on the day. singled in the first, struck out looking for the first out in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Called strike. And there's a hit in the center field. Here comes the center fielder, takes charge, who makes the catch. That's a fly out to 8. So Quincy gets him 1, 2, 3 to end the 6th. We've played 5.5. Your score, Brockton 9, Quincy 1. What a great play by the center fielder coming on. If they didn't change anybody out. Oh, what a great play by Keening. All right, welcome back as we get ready to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Another pinch hitter, another change in the lineup. Now batting, Jared Finn is batting in Ginatasio's spot. So Finn in the third spot for the rest of this game. And he hits it right in the left field, the freshman. Most likely, maybe that might be his first hit of the varsity season. Nice follow through. And that'll bring up the big Zeke. We have another final baseball score. Swansea has beaten Norton 14-2 in Norton. Zeke now. On a steal, trying to steal. There's a pitch, and he has a stolen base now. Not only did he get a nice single, he also stole a base. And Manny Agio, which we forgot to mention, I apologize, is now the pitcher for Quincy. He has a sun right in his face, too. Oh, and they picked him off. He got a little bit too aggressive. So after a nice single, he gets picked off 1-4 for the first out. So now nobody on. Zeke now. That's way outside. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. Pitcher trying to get the sun out of his eyes, right in his face. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. And he got him for the second out. Then it'll bring up, and that'll bring up Witt now, Brady Witt. Batting in Perez's spot. Takes ball one. After that, I'm going to go down and talk to Coach Brennan, try to get a little dugout interview. Ball two. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. A Gio with a nice pitch on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, nobody on. A Gio trying to make this a quick inning. Swung on. And missed. Run the count to 2-2. Tell you, you got to love the hustle from that Quincy catcher. As a producer and director, might need some decaf. Heck with a double cheeseburger at McDonald's. You might need some decaf. Not decaf. He needs caffeine in general. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's high. That'll run the count full. 3-2 now. Here's a 3-2. Here's a ball hit to third. Shortstop takes it over to 1. And he lost the baseball. Couldn't finish the play. So he will reach on a E5. And that should bring up the pitcher Galinsky, and it does. Hitting in Hopkins' spot. Struck out looking his last time up. Or I should say his first time. Nice move by Gio. I'm just making sure the wheels are working in my chair. Almost slid out the door. And that's fouled off. All right, so here we go. 1 on, 2 out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Gio sets. Here's his pitch. That's in the dirt, and it gets away from the catcher. And Witt will move up to second. Again, 2 finals that we're reporting right now. Seekonk has beaten Norton 14-2, and Arlington Catholic has beat Cardinal Spellman over on Court Street in Brockton 19-2. Here's the pitch. That's high. Gio sets. He's trying to get out of this jam. That's inside. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Witt went to second on the pass ball. Oh, they're going to say he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Even I heard the umpire this time. That's inside, and he walks him. And I obviously missed. Oh, shoot. There's Paul ball. That's away, ball 2. Oh, sorry. That's outside. 3-0. All right, now the umpire's letting us know what the count is. Here we go, 3-0. Has none that all game. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. And he walks him. Swung and missed. And that's popped up out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 0. Sorry. No, 2-1. That's a ball. 3-1. Yeah, 3 balls, 1 strike. Now it's 3-1. So, 2-2. Okay. I'm missing something. And on a pass ball, here comes another run in. And he reaches on the base on balls. And that'll bring up Jenkins again, batting in the 9th spot. The sun is finally out of the pitcher's eyes. Fouled off. Ball gets in the left field for a base hit. Another run will score. And that'll do it. As Brockton has beaten North Quincy 11-1. For Mike the Postman Simmons, I'm Dominic Damiano. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Brockton High School Baseball. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic week.